Hi everybody. So, I want to start this video off by saying, as you can see, this is my bedroom wall behind me. I am on my laptop stand in bed. I'm gonna be taking my time with talking today because I want to talk about what my experiences have been the last few days. And my throat has been dry. It's been hard with coughing. Coughing and sneezing. I'm all red and raw. And you can probably hear it. And I had to remind myself, like, this is a video where you're talking about how you're not feeling well and how frustrated you are, so don't worry about how much makeup you have on or whatever. I'm the only one at this point who is being a critic about it. If I feel like crap, it's okay to look like crap. So, part of my frustration with feeling sick is frustration of people around me or overhearing things, reading other people's comments about how, oh, you know, everybody's overreacting, or oh, I couldn't have seen this coming, or no one knew how bad it was gonna be. Like, are you kidding? We handled this so poorly, and it's a new disease, but it's been affecting other countries for a long time, and we had too many people with too much confusion, too many opinions, and not enough data to wisely speak or educate. So even as of not this past weekend, the weekend before was, oh yeah, business as usual, just make sure you wipe down the doorknobs and make sure you clean a little extra, or okay, you know, we're gonna type up new protocols and make sure this, that, and the other happens, and maybe we, you know, throw salt over our shoulder effectively. Soaking stuff in alcohol and start stocking up on supplies, but just in case, like, don't worry about it, basically. So I will say, as of Friday night, I was really not feeling good. But at that point I still wasn't sure if it was just the anxiety. So I do have an anxiety issue. And even if you don't, like, this is just scary ass times. Like, you are in uncharted territory and you aren't sure what's gonna be occurring. And yeah, like, I just kind of waited it out and was telling myself I was overreacting, like, but made myself calm down, try and meditate, which has been, you know, successful for the most part. And I do things like that, and I do take that minute to exercise or take that minute to meditate or watch a funny video or something in between. Like, once you take a beat and anyway, so I gave myself that opportunity, and then by the middle of the day, Saturday, I really was beside myself. Like, I was dizzy, disoriented, coughing. I got stomach sick and a little bit, again, you know, wanting to be optimistic or something. It's like, oh, you know, it's just premenstrual stuff, or oh, it's just, you know, whatever. We have no idea what it's. So I ended up taking my temperature as soon as I got back home, and it was 102. My temperature since then has been closer to 99, 99.8, that kind of thing, so it is reduced, but I've been coughing. My eyes have been watery, and I've been dizzy, and my sleep pattern is just destroyed, and my bones and elbows and everything just aches. I've been over the course of this morning, before, gosh, let's say before 1 o'clock, I had made 20 phone calls, 18 phone calls, some to the same place. I called my primary's office to see what their advice would be, to see what, you know, just to describe my symptoms and get her opinion. And based on what I described, they sent me to the hotline that I guess Hawthorne specifically has, and then from there I got a call back that said please try the 211 number. The 211 number did not work the first 3 times I called it, so I don't know if that was an overload or what on their part, but I finally got through and was on hold for 20 odd minutes, and they give you the option, just like every other hotline for anything government in Massachusetts, the hold your place in line option. And so I'm still waiting for a call back. I don't remember the first time I called, but I have called subsequently, and the message I got was actually that they already had my place saved in line, and that if I continued to try and get through for the same information, I was gonna lose the space I already had existing. So fun. I've been talking to lots of people. I had appointments this week and next week that I just had to cancel with school for a lot of people being canceled for 3 weeks, at least 3 weeks. What really pisses me off right now is that the way school closings were handled, like they didn't even tell the kids what or why. They didn't tell. They're like, oh yeah, bye, and then I guess said, oh yeah, school's canceled Monday and through next week, and they were like, oh, it is? Like, really could have been thought out better. There's no schoolwork for them to be doing while they're home. And not like right now I work in a customer service job. Like, I can't do my job from home. Like, I've been self-quarantined basically since what I just described, especially Saturday. Been broth and soup and sorry, I should have actually paused the video before I blew my nose maybe, but I'm still waiting for calls back from multiple people. I had a doctor's appointment today that I basically just had a phone conversation with. And I don't know, man. I'm trying to stay as educated and on top of things as I can, but do like give myself time, give myself breaks. I've been doing Duolingo and Udemy, and like I have lots of books in my peripherals that I've been intermittently reading through. I just got some new coffee table books that I have no excuse not to read now. I do have been doing the occasional phone game, but I've been texting relatives and friends just to see how people are and what they're up to. Like, I don't like feeling sick. I certainly don't like feeling trapped basically in a tower. Like, I realize I sound like first world problem-y, but like I put my stuff out on the balcony to get some fresh air. It's not a very good balcony, but it is what it is. Like, I basically took the trash from in here and put it out there. I put all my dishes together. I'm trying to like keep things that I've touched or used as in the space as I can. Like, I'm not going down to the kitchen. I'm not touching the handrails. Like, I've basically been here in this room in the bathroom. It's difficult because obviously the bathroom is a shared area. Like, we aren't a 2-bathroom house. Like, it's just gonna be interesting. I can't really deal with the idea of it being my fault that I got somebody sick just because I work with the public, or because anyone else goes in and out of different facilities, or because who knows, could be any number of things. I think I have a very clear idea, but it's hard to say, it's impossible to say who I might have gotten sick from, what I have at this point. I still don't have a test because I'm waiting for the hotline to call me back to let me know basically where my nearest testing center is and probably the day I can come in based on probability. And then the priority to whom the tests are being given out is to people that have to have them, for medical professionals and like emergency staff, probably police and firefighters, and I'm not those things, so I'm irritated and keeping the fluids going and basically getting food and stuff brought to me, but I've been hazy, my eyes get tired. I'm really I wish in my head like I could attribute whatever I'm going through to just a poorly timed regular flu or a poorly timed bout of allergies or anything, but because the truth is I don't know, so there's no harm in saying. So like I have animals, I have a full household, and I can't really like can't interact with anyone in person, and I'm trying to just do my head is all fuzzy. Okay. I guess that's where I'm gonna leave off for now, and I will post again soon.